Hello, this is Feel the Soul, and I'm here with your reading for Gemini, August 2020. And I'm doing the whole shuffle deal. I was just going to explain King of Pentacles. And I was just about to explain that I'm doing the whole shuffle and let the cards fly out like that. Okay, and we have the Five of Wands. Boy, I'm getting a big glare. Sorry, guys. Maybe there. It's on this side of the camera. I'll remember that. Okay, and then I'm allowing the cards to fly out. I kind of like the idea of it. It feels good to me. And because of that, that's what we're attempting to do on camera. But sometimes it takes a while. But for Gemini, they came out quickly. And the next card is the Three of Swords. Okay, let's take a look and see what's going on. Let's see. August. So, in the beginning of the month, we see, I feel that Gemini is dealing with somebody, the King of Pentacles. Now, this could also be you, Gemini. Oh, I'm so sorry for that glare. There it is. Right there. Okay, so in the month of August, either yourself, you feel like you have money, things are kind of working out, it's not so bad. In the beginning of the month, you have a sense of foundation and like a power. You have like a sense of power. And it has to do with some type of an asset. So it has to be financial. It could also be like at work. It could be when you feel like you're on top of the pyramid or above others. And so this feeling of financial stability or power, because you're kind of sitting pretty, right? You're kind of sitting pretty. And the pentacle is about having some type of wealth, something that's of worth to others, worth to you. So it could be that Gemini is dealing with someone who is this way, or it is you, Gemini, who's feeling that way. So let's keep going and let's take a look at the next card. Because I almost feel, okay, I'm going to keep going because I just feel like it's somebody else, not so much Gemini. So I kind of feel like there's somebody that has some type of a power or control over Gemini. And this person likes to start trouble. It could even be what we were discussing, like an example. I was speaking about work, and maybe like someone or yourself having power over somebody or some type of control. And I'm kind of just feeling like that Gemini is dealing with someone or even a few people. I just feel like Gemini is dealing with somebody who likes to start problems, who's causing problems for Gemini. There you go. So in the beginning of the month, there's a subject matter that gets brought up. It could be work-wise. It could be X-wise, which what I mean about is, an example could be you have an X that controls the money, right? Male or female. And that person has control over possibly you, Gemini, if you receive money from them, right? And they could cause problems for you. And it's not easy. So that's an example, right? We also spoke about work, how it could be somebody at work that's causing trouble for you, and they kind of have a power over you. They could be your employer. They could be, like I just said, an ex. It could be a few things that I'm feeling. If I feel something else, I'll say it. Let's go towards the end of the month. At the end of the month, we see that Gemini has like heartache. So August looks tough, for Gemini. It looks like there's somebody out there that's kind of controlling Gemini and not allowing Gemini to flow. And you're air, and so you want to be free, right? But there's somebody that's causing you trouble. They're causing trouble, and at the end of the month, it just brings you sadness. So in life, this happens a lot to people, right? I mean, it does. Somebody who has some type of power over you, honestly, and not even power over you, just somebody who has more money. And I apologize if that sounds rude, but somebody who just has more funds, who has more control, possibly of their lives, or it seems like they have control of their life because they have money or like status or something that creates wealth for them. And so this person or these people think that they can kind of control Gemini, cause trouble for Gemini. I mean, this literally could also be uh, another example is you walk into a high-end store, right? And you're just looking, right? Let's say it's a Gucci store and Melrose, Hollywood, I don't know, LA, Beverly Hills. You're there and you walk into the store. You feel immediately intimidated by the energy of the store, the salesperson, the owner, whoever's selling product there, right? Because they have possibly something more than you do. Maybe you were just looking. And so it makes you feel this way, right? It makes you feel unhappy, out of control. You start realizing, why is my life not like this? Why is everything a battle, right? Why is everything a battle? And we could even say, and I'm stretching this out just so that people can get I really want you to expand your thoughts when I speak about this. I know this example isn't the greatest, but it's kind of more for you to see how the energy could actually fit for you, Gemini. And at the end of the month, you have this heartache. Maybe you realize you can't afford the things that you would like. Maybe you can't cover some bills, some payments. And I'm going to go back to the store example. So perhaps maybe you have this heartache because you know that you cannot afford those type of luxuries, especially now, right? This could also be another example for Gemini, your work, your job. This is your employer. Obviously, there's problems. And therefore, at the end of the month, you make a decision to leave their job, or they even choose to let you go. Also, this could be a relationship. This energy controls the purse strings, right? The money, the power. And Gemini and that person fight and argue over several subjects, over several issues. And therefore creates heartache, a troubled feeling towards the end of the month. That's kind of what I'm feeling. You know, that's the energy. We could say as well, King of Pentacles is yourself. And I don't know if I've already went over this. I apologize. You have the control, but you're having problems. So you might have some control of money, status, and you're comfortable. Because you see in that card, there's all that lot of green, lot of lushy green, even on his head, right? But you still have a problem with certain parties. And what's tough about this is that at the end of the month, you had hoped to resolve, but people aren't happy and you're not happy. So there's a few scenarios here, right? So let's do, I'm going to shuffle some of these cards. Let's see. I think I really need cards to support. Because, you know, Gemini kind of moves. You know, Gemini just feels different to me, the energy. So I kind of need some cards here to kind of talk to me. To kind of go with this story. There you go. Okay, so one card here, one card here. I was trying to read the cards down there as I'm shuffling. Sorry, I'm trying to look at them. I'll show you guys. Okay, let's see. One more card for Gemini. One more card for Gemini. Show me, universe. Help me to help Gemini for August 2020. Ooh, those are gonna fly out. Okay, one more card. Oh, there it is, right there. See it? Okay. So let's see, because I feel like I need just a little bit more to kind of give me an idea. I love giving people though that box to be able to see within, and sometimes think outside the box, because you'd be surprised. You know, sometimes we'll see a video and we're like, oh, that's not me. But in reality, there's a lot of times, a lot of days, there's a lot of interaction with other human beings. And so sometimes what you see in the reading can possibly be part of your life, a piece of it. And so that's why I give sometimes those examples so you can have an idea. Okay, so let's go back to this. So the first card, kind of in the beginning of the month, we see Gemini or someone else kind of in a place of power with financially. And what we saw is that the card that flew out was sudden wealth. It's rather interesting, isn't it? Okay, we're going to go to the next card so I can kind of get like the story going. So in the middle of the month, kind of we say, okay, we see some struggles in the middle of the month, some battles, some difficulties for Gemini in the middle of the month. And what we see is the next card that flips for that is the house. So this would be the home life, right? This could also stand for, I'm trying to think, but to me this is more about the home life. If I hear something, I'll bring it up. The home. So this could be a situation that's more related to home life, right? It affects your finances. Somehow it affects your home life, the struggle. And let's look at the third card. Oh, okay. So the third card, oh, so we see the heartache. Third card, a message. The story is kind of flipping a little, right? So we see in the beginning of the month a situation where there's a control of money. We see the card that supports it is sudden wealth, which talks about somebody having, again, a power over another financially. So it could be you, Gemini, or it could be someone else, right? In the middle of the month, we see the battle, the struggle, and it could be that I feel like the structure of the home is being affected, offended. So there could be just trouble at home, right? Basic. So home life is troublesome. And then at the end of the month, we saw this heartache, heart. I just keep hearing heartache. Or, yeah, I just heard it a few times, so I'm using that word. I don't know if I use it in other times, but I just felt it for this reading. And we see the card that supports that is message. So if you look at this particular card, you'll see that there's a heart on that envelope. There is an individual who's sent a message, and someone will receive that message, right? It's in the process of happening in the month of August, towards the end of August. And that message affects Gemini. It affects Gemini. I feel like somebody's sad in this situation. I feel like it could be Gemini that has the problem. But I'm going to pull another card out, okay? I feel like Gemini just is sad, you know? Or having to deal with a situation that almost like also annoyed. You know, just annoyed with the situation too. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So let me pull out. So I see the heart, you know, that brings the sadness, but I also feel like annoyed. You're just like annoyed, you know? So let's see. How can I support this? I need another card here for Gemini, Universe. I want another card here. Show me another card. I want to see what's going on here. There's a message, heartache. I just heard too, this message could actually, hold on. Well, what's kind of funny is I thought that was a heart, and it kind of does look like a heart, but it could be just the wax. But a message is sent out. Maybe it's just not received well. So I want to pull another card out. What is going on with Gemini? August, end of the month. I need another card here. Universe, help me out. Show me. Oops. Oh, okay. Show me a card for the Gemini, end of the month. August 2020. Show me. Oh, I saw a card wanting to fly out. Sometimes my videos take long just because of the shuffling. I'm starting to think this is, yeah, it's like a work and home life situation. There's, oh, okay. I'm going to take these, put them back, and I just feel it's this card. So we're going to pull it out. Great fortune. So it's almost like Gemini is dealing with someone who has some type of financial power or just like a mental power, but that has to do with money and finances, right? Someone here has a sudden amount of wealth. Something comes in the month of August. Gemini has to deal with it, or it's Gemini that does deal with it. It has to do with home life. It has to do with the home life. And yes, it could be work related because work and home are kind of two things that go together, right? You have to pay for your bills to be able to have a home. You have to pay the rent and the mortgage. That has to come from somewhere. So if you have your own business, if you have a job, well, those things will tie in together. At the end of the month, we see that there's heartache and that there's a message sent. And then we get this card, which is really funny because it says great fortune. So it's almost like, I'm going to pull another card out. Sorry, guys. I just want to see one more card. Because it looks like it could turn around. So I want to see another card. Okay, there it is. The next card is gift. Yeah, that's kind of gift. Okay. So I'm kind of feeling like at the end of the month, there's like this heartache, right? This sadness because a message is received and Gemini's not taking it well, or Gemini sent a message out. But what's funny is it's almost like it's about a loss of money. Like a loss of money. Or Gemini feels like they've lost some type of money or income that was supposed to be for Gemini in some manner, like a raise, something given, or like from a will, some type of a gift. And Gemini was supposed to receive this, and there was some situation in regards to that. And that's where the heartache is. I thought this was going to start switching over into more like a love thing, which it still can be. It could be related to people who are related to each other, but the love's just not there and the respect isn't there right now. I feel like people are fighting over money. Like, I think people are fighting over money. And it causes this heartache. There's emails, texting, even legal documents about money. We have sudden wealth, and then we have great fortune, and we have house going along the way. So it could be a home. People are fighting over a home life, a home. And then the last card we got was gift. The gift is gift. So something here was valued as something precious. But in the month of August, Gemini is having a problem in regards to something of value. And it could be, though, that someone has control over Gemini. Or again, Gemini. Yeah, apologize. Train of thought, go back. Yeah, so as I said in the beginning, it could be somebody that's controlling Gemini financially. It causes problems, causes heartaches. It could be Gemini has the power, but although they have power and wealth, there's trouble at home or something about a home life which creates heartache. And there's a battle, like it's not a there's like argument over money, control of money, control of power, who has the power. That's what I'm thinking is happening in August for Gemini. So it's a really interesting month. It's like, okay, Gemini, you need to be aware and alert, be on top of your game so that you can try to create an easy path and some some of this gift. Get some of this house. And we see the sudden wealth, right? Because we want Gemini to be the person in this card who has the control. So I understand some months are easy, some months are tough. Looks like Gemini has an interesting month in August. I may come in the middle of the month and do a mid-month if I have the time, or like a money and love reading. I would say for Gemini, you need to be on your toes, be aware in the month of August. We want you to be able to receive. If there's some kind of financial gain here for Gemini, well, we certainly want you to have it. You know, there's potential here. Maybe it's you having to fight to keep the wealth, to keep the money, to keep everything under control. Maybe everybody's fighting over this lump of money, and Gemini's trying to fight for it too. You know? Okay, let's see. Give me a couple of cards here. Whoop! I said a couple. Okay. Let's go. Some of my videos are going on like 45 minutes. And I told myself, shorter videos. Not happening. Okay, 2 more. But that's okay. I feel like, you know, if whatever has to come out, it has to come out, you know? So I hope that whatever information I give helps people to have a better understanding of themselves, and also to know something, that these things aren't concrete. You know, when we speak about that month, parts of it could happen. Not all of it has to happen. And you always have a choice, Gemini. You always have a choice. Turn left, turn right. Go straight. Right? Go up and down. Go east, go west. North, south. So things will shift. This could be more of a basis for what's going on, but I just feel like maybe Gemini is in the struggle of trying to maintain or grab Gemini's piece of the pie, or also not let someone come over and take control of that money, the finances, the income. Okay, here we go. Ooh, this new cards. I haven't seen this one yet. Okay, so the first card is the Fire Guardian. And it says, ignite your passions. So maybe in the month of August, with all this going on, the universe is asking you, okay, we see that you have this, but we also need you to be passionate about the subject matter. If it's about your money, if it's about your home life, work, yes, be passionate, but be in control, right? The Fire Guardian Angel is with you. You may ignite your passion, but always be in control. Maybe it's asking you to look at something to help kind of shake off this. If it's a rough month, maybe it's asking you to step in with something that does ignite you, that makes you excited and makes you happy. That's not heavy. And put a little focus on that, so this doesn't feel heavy for the month of August. And then we have another guardian. We have the magic guardian. Well, you have a lot of guardians, right? Both. The magic guardian speaks about unlocking the magic within. I feel like these cards are just saying to hang in there. Be tough. Hang in, hang tough. Hang tough. You have guidance. You have control. And in August, it looks like you're involved somehow in the struggle of some type of something that has worth. So you have these guardians to help you, angels, and you have to be strong in what it is you want, but you also have to have control. These guardians have control. And Gemini also has to have control in the month of August to have good results in whatever this subject is here that has to do with finances or money. Finances, money, power, home life. Whatever is here, you have to be in control so you may receive it and move forward, move along. I don't know if this is all going to be resolved in August, but you want to be able to step ahead, step, 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 and move this along so that it is in Gemini's favor and it looks good for Gemini for the next month and the next month, in case this is one of those situations that it's going to be hanging around longer than a month. This looks like this is going to be longer than a month. And it just looks like more like Gemini has to protect themselves in the sense of like defend themselves for whatever finances are here or a job that everybody seems to want and look for and control, right? So that's what Gemini needs to do. You need to be on top of your game. You need to be aware, and you need to be passionate, but being in control. Because I have a feeling this is going to be more than just the month of August. I even feel like this has been happening before, and will continue to go on. So this seems more like just like a family issue or a financial issue that's been kind of going on for a while. And so in August, though, maybe something comes up that kind of brings it up again and makes it rather difficult. But it looks like there's some information that's going to be received about maybe Gemini receiving money when maybe Gemini thought they weren't. And so it could actually turn around Gemini's month. Because we see the gift card here. So I know that's a lot of possibilities, but I like to do that because I just know that there's so many situations out there. So I always try to open it up again and have you look at it. Okay? We always need to look at it from the top, the bottom, the side, and under, above, to read the energy and allow it to flow so that it works for Gemini. Okay, I feel the soul, and I'll be back next month. I wish you all the best, Gemini. You get this money, huh? You get this money. There, you get the money. Get the money. Okay, have a wonderful month. We'll see you. Adios.